It was one of these scripts that I read, and you know, people keep saying, what was it that made you choose this script? And I think the fundamental thing is it's funny, and it made me laugh. And then add to that the cast that they've got together. All these people make me laugh. And you know, when you hear the voices coming to life, not just written on the page, it's got a lot of charm about it as well. And I think that that's one of the things that's really nice about it. It's, you know, I suppose it's a kind of very conventional situation comedy that's filmed in front of a live studio audience, but it's in some respects that could be, you know, quite conceived as quite an old-fashioned sort of, because that's the way sitcom started. But it's actually quite a sort of new idea as well, with like the older woman and the younger man, which is, you know, it's like the older man and the younger woman, we can talk about that, but the older woman and the younger man, and I think that, you know, it's kind of pushing new boundaries that way. Well, I think one of the things that sort of excited me about playing a part like this was that she's sassy and she's cheeky and she's witty and she's kind of like a sort of, well, she's like a female in a man's world, kind of behaving a bit like a guy. You know, she's independent, she's career orientated, she doesn't apologise for that, she doesn't apologise for who she is. And I was going to say she doesn't need a man, but she kind of needs a few men. She, you know, one, which is kind of like a lot of men, really. And to play a part like that is really good fun. We all kind of went from the beginning. You know, it was one of these things where I kind of go, I don't really know you. Well, when I get to, I sort of feel as if I've kind of known these people, and it's always been very relaxed. And I think that, you know, sometimes in a pilot, it can be a little bit stiff because nobody quite knows each other. But I don't know. I think that we all kind of just sort of fitted into our groove very early on, and that's really nice. It makes it feel very safe as well. What can an audience expect from Accidentally on Purpose? I think that the main thing is a good laugh. You know, Claudia is such a wonderful writer, and you know, just by speaking to her, she's an incredibly witty, articulate woman, and I think that comes very much across in the writing. It's not just kind of sort of funny, silly. It's funny, clever, and funny, witty, and there are a lot of laughs in it. You know, it really is line, line, laugh, line, laugh, line, line, laugh, and the team of writers that they have together are just brilliant. You know, when we were doing the pilot and they're coming up and giving us new lines, I'd never worked this way before, not in America anyway. Having them coming up with fresh ideas when you're actually filming in front of the audience, and I think that just keeps it really, really fresh. And I think that people, you know, people will be able to hopefully relate to the characters or laugh at the characters, laugh with the characters, and it's a bit of escapism, really. You know, it's a sort of classic sitcom with a sort of edgy idea, and I hope that, you know, people will enjoy it.